Baruch atah Asherah Anat Melecha Ha'olam Asher Kedishanu Mitzvotav V'tzivanu Lidativ L'tzitzit. Good morning, everyone. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Will you show me your tattoos? Badass towboater? How are you doing today? Thank you for the cloud bread stuff. I appreciate that very much. So welcome. Welcome to our morning ritual. It's fairly repetitive and consistent here. We say old words. And right now we're in the middle of the book of Deuteronomy, reciting the words that were meant to unify a nation under threat of conquering by the Neo-Babylonian Empire. And the words go like this. Vahafta et hanat Elohecha ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר נערכים מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך ובדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך וחיה כי הביאך אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע לאבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר לא מילאת ולראות הצווים אשר לא עשת כערים וזיתים אשר לא נתת והלכת ושבת ישמר לך פן תשכח את יורה אשר תשכחה מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. Sure, boater. Don't get that request too often. What's your gender, you found me? I have a few tattoos I can show you, right? So the first would be this. This is an Ouroboros symbol from the Chrysopoeia of Cleopatra. Cleopatra was a 2nd century alchemist in Alexandria, Egypt. She wrote in Greek, and in the original manuscript there was a little Greek text in the center here that said, "All is one." And that's I don't know, this snake has many meanings. But that's the history of it. And then the other tattoos that I can show you are on my feet. You can see that tree pattern here, which is the same as this pattern here, right? And it has the same meaning, right? That everything comes from the branches to the roots. We are all connected at the same source, right? Wherever you are on this tree of life, if you go down to the center, you will find that your origin is the same as the origin of everyone else, right? We are connected at the beginning. And the similar tattoo on this foot, they're intended to grow. I lost touch with my tattoo artist friends, but as soon as I see them again, the trees will grow. Or maybe I'll just teach myself how to do tattoo, because it's been a few years, and I would like to expand what's happening. So, Are you satisfied, badass boater? Just in time to say good morning. Good morning, Butt Flaky. What a name. Do you name yourself that just because you want to go on live streams and have people call you Butt Flaky? I don't understand. I mean, I guess I do understand. I just, this app always amuses me and surprises me. So, we've started reading from this book, Inanna, Queen of Heaven and Earth. And it's hymns, little short stories about the goddess Inanna, right? That ancestral mother goddess, fertility goddess, sex goddess. Just a character, a female character, perhaps the oldest female character we have. And we're in the midst of this story of Inanna is being given all of these cultural arts. And so we can read a long list today. It'll be a little boring, but I think it's interesting, the list of cultures, the list of crafts that those ancient Mesopotamians deemed worth passing down from generation to generation. Buttflex being your gaming handle doesn't actually explain it, right? Because that's still, you had to desire someone on the internet, suppose playing, Fortnite or Counter-Strike or I don't know what games people play, to call you Buttflakes. But, that's on you. I want them to call me Teresa or Tiresias, so you can have them call you Buttflakes. I have no complaints. Anyhow, where we left off in the story, here we are. 14 times Enki raised his cup to Inanna. 14 times he offered his daughter 5 May, 6 May, 7 May. 14 times Inanna accepted the holy May. Right, and of course May here means something akin to culture or craft or wisdom. Right, what could be inherited from generation to generation? What? Memes, right? May means memes. Actually, that's literally what it is. I'm sure Richard Dawkins would appreciate that. Anyway, then Inanna, standing before her father, acknowledged the May Enki had given her. My father has given me. He gave me the high priesthood. He gave me godship. He gave me the noble enduring crown. He gave me the throne of kingship. He gave me the noble scepter. He gave me the staff. He gave me the holy measuring rod and line. He gave me the high throne. He gave me shepherdship. He gave me kingship. He gave me princess priestess. He gave me the divine queen priestess. He gave me the incantation priest. He gave me the noble priest and the libations priest. Ave Satanas. Is there a holiday going on that I am not aware of? So we can see here these images. This is the cuneiform writing of all of the different May, right? Because the May, they literally are writing, right? They're cultural patterns. All these roles, right? Princess, priestess, divine queen, priestess. He gave me truth. He gave me the descent to the underworld. He gave me the ascent from the underworld. He gave me the Kugara, right? And of course, this is a reference to a story that we will read later, sometime next month, probably. He gave me the dagger and sword. He gave me the black garment. He gave me the colorful garment. He gave me the loosening of the hair. He gave me the binding of the hair. He gave me the standard. He gave me the quiver. He gave me the art of lovemaking. He gave me the kissing of the phallus. This is an empowered woman. He gave me the art of prostitution. He gave me the art of speeding. He gave me the art of forthright speech. He gave me the art of slanderous speech. He gave me the art of adorning speech. He gave me the cult prostitute, which is different than the art of prostitution, mind you. He gave me the holy tavern. He gave me the holy shrine. He gave me the holy priestess of heaven. He gave me the resounding musical instrument. He gave me the art of song. He gave me the art of the elder. He gave me the art of the hero. He gave me the art of power. He gave me the art of treachery. He gave me the art of straightforwardness. He gave me the art of plundering cities. He gave me the setting up of lamentations. He gave me the rejoicing of the heart. He gave me deceit. He gave me the rebellious land. He gave me the art of kindness. He gave me travel. He gave me the secure dwelling place. He gave me the craft of the woodworker. He gave me the craft of the copper worker. He gave me the craft of the scribe, the craft of the smith, the craft of the leather maker, the craft of the fuller, the craft of the builder, the craft of the reed worker. All of these all of these cultures, Enki gave to Inanna. Hey.
You streaming?
I'm streaming.
That's cute. Your
Yeah.
friends are up.
They are. Yeah, I should go see them.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. I'm reading about all the May that Enki gave Inanna.
All the gifts.
Yeah, like the art of prostitution
Yeah.
and the cult prostitute, which is different than the art of prostitution.
Yeah.
And
And how she brought them back to the sacred city of Ur.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
the kissing of the phallus, that one's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know. So on that one.
I'll be down in probably 20 minutes.
I think I'm gonna do carpentry in the morning, but if you get ready to do things in...
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk with them.
Yeah, take my goats out.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at my goats this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hopefully they're, in a fence somewhere.
Okay. Good morning, Freedom. How are you? Hi. Oh, how do I say your name? Teen mom in Denmark. In Denmark? Teen mom in Denmark. Only with style, buttflakes. Only with style. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Jada, good morning. Good morning, Batya. All my friends, they just showed up. Just like that. Hi. Hi, good morning. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up quickly and then we'll say Arati. Where were we? Crafts. No, I'm not gonna go live for my walk. We're gonna go up around the hills. There won't be any internet, and so I can't go live. I have some friends here. Jada, do you remember David Mack? David is visiting me. I haven't seen him in like probably 9 years, but he called me the other day and said, hey, I want to come visit your farm. So he's here with his partner, and it's really great. It's really nice to see him. So we're going to go for a goat walk, and I can't bring y'all along because there's not internet in the mountains, and also that would be, it's not exactly the vibe that I want when I'm seeing an old friend. I will say hi for you. So, Enki was giving cultural gifts to Inanna, and I was fixating on the sexy ones because, they're sexy. But there's a lot of things that are just other important cultural things. Right? The craft of the fuller, the craft of the builder, the craft of the weed worker. He gave me the perceptive ear. He gave me the power of attention. He gave me the holy purification rites. He gave me the feeding pen. He gave me the heaping up of hot coals. That one's important if you want to cook. He gave me the sheepfold. He gave me fear. He gave me consternation. He gave me dismay. He gave me the bitter-toothed lion. He gave me the kindling fire. He gave me the putting out of fire. He gave me the weary arm. He gave me the assembled family. He gave me procreation. He gave me the kindling of strife. He gave me counseling. He gave me heart-soothing. He gave me the giving of judgments. He gave me the making of decisions. Still reeling with drink, Enki spoke to his servant Isamund. My Sukal, Isamund, the young woman is about to leave for Uruk. It is my wish that she reach her city safely. And with that, we will conclude, and we will hear tomorrow how Inanna takes all of these May and steals them away into the city of Uruk. And she gets chased by Enki, who decides, no, I didn't want to give you all those cultural things. You're too wise now. You have too many skills. It's an interesting story. So we will continue on tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, probably tomorrow. Good morning, Jake. It's nice seeing you, too. I hope your day is amazing also. A story as old as time. I mean, this particular one, I'm not sure I know of any variants in later texts. Like, there's nothing quite like this in Genesis, for sure. But I think it's... I think it's a really cool story. I like the list a lot. I think it's quite telling what things, right, what gifts Enki chose to give Inanna, and what that says about the scribes who were writing her, and the values of the culture that they came from. Have I read The Flounder? No. Let me look that up. Yeah, please do mail me one. If you want my address, you can message me on Discord. I would love to read a book that you mailed me. Let me see, The Flounder. The Flounder. It's a 1977 novel by the German writer Günter Grass, The Fisherman and His Wife. Interesting. It's about women and food, but also about women and war. That's great. All right, I'm into it. So it's a novelization of the wishing fish, right? The fisherman catches a fish and he says, "No, throw me back into the water. I will give you your great gifts." And he says, "I have to ask my wife." And the wife says, "I want to become Pope." Yeah, the fish is like a god. "Hi, Jolie. How are you?" "Ah, I like it when there's so many friends here. That's really nice." The fish says, take me with you. Stop listening to the woman." Butt flakes. I know it's butt flaky, but I don't know. In any case, if you mail me that book, I will read it, and I will talk to you about it. I would love that. It's so long and so focused on food. Well, my life is all about food. Sometimes I resent it. Sometimes why is it that everyone around me, all they do all day long is acquire, grow, prepare, process food? Saving the earth by reclaiming and using waste. I guess that is the mindset that people read from me. I'm not sure that is my mindset. But I'm glad that there are messages out in the world that you receive that you find meaningful. Food is life. Yeah. I wonder sometimes about the ways that I've chosen to spend my life and the people that I've surrounded myself with. Like, literally, all we do here is food. And there's something quite simple and beautiful in that, right? Like, every day I think that, and my partner's like, "Yeah, well, pork is just really nice." I'm like, "Yeah, pork is really nice." But it certainly does limit our horizons. It's probably the focus of most wild animals. All wild animals, yep. And all plants too, right? They just grow these leaves, absorb the food, absorb the sunlight. Oh, it's my friend. Hi.
It's such a silly thing. Oh, but you're streaming.
I'm streaming. What did you do? Can you tell a silly story on the internet?
I downloaded a couple of pictures of our garlic, and they're on your computer specifically. And I'm just going to put them on the website right now, but we're streaming right now.
Yeah. I mean, you could take my computer and you just have to narrativize what you're doing to your mother, right? Because I'm streaming on Facebook, but it's
Hi,
only your
Mom.
mother who watches. So you could take that one away and I could still be on TikTok if you really wanted to.
And I could do it from here?
You could do it from, oh, yeah, that's actually true. You could just keep going. You could do it from there and I would still be streaming and it would be fine.
You would just not see yourself streaming?
I
You
would-
see garlic pictures?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I love you.
That's why you're doing this for me.
Yeah, we're having a garlic planting today. So how many rows of garlic are we gonna plant, do you think?
I don't know. Depends on how many people come.
Like, at least one. Probably more like 5.
Well, we plant 5 rows in a bed.
Oh, okay.
So
I
we'll
meant
probably-
beds.
Okay. We'll have enough garlic preps to plant 2 beds.
You have enough garlic? Okay,
and
cool.
if there are a lot of people and we're moving quickly, then we will, with them, prep more garlic for the next bed.
Uh-huh. Cool.
We could plant as many as 5 beds today because that's how many are prepared.
Uh-huh.
But there's no way that that's what we're going to do. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're planting a total of 10 beds.
Wow. Is that more than last
That's
year?
not right. No, we're planting 16 beds. But they're because all of our beds
All
are
your
different
beds are
sizes,
stupid
because they're
sizes.
silly.
Thanks, Sarah.
Um,
Thanks, permaculture.
We're planting short beds.
Uh-huh.
So the longest bed is 60 feet and the shortest bed is 35 feet.
Okay.
And we often plant 100-foot beds.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So, case in point,
80 more bed feet than last year.
80 more bed feet than last year. Good. I'm glad.
Something like 780 bed feet.
Because garlic
Have
takes
you lost
less
all of
attention.
have you lost all of your audience?
No, I haven't,
Oh.
right? I was just telling them before how everything is about food. And, because Buttflakes was recommending that I... Yes, her name is Buttflakes. She was recommending that I read this book.
Amazing. That's gross. And I'm imagining just nutritional yeast hanging off your butt.
Anyway, yes, everything we do here is about food. So today we're planting garlic, and that's just gonna be what it is. Yeah. So, food is art in a lot of ways. Yeah, I mean that's literally all the films that I make are food art. Yeah.
I mean, that's not why I farm, but I find art making with tangible things.
You get anxious because
I get
there's
really
trash
stressful
that gets
because I'm
made.
This is trash.
Yeah, and the art
Eventually.
will eventually be thrown away, and there's all of these little paper cuttings, but
Right, and glue and metal, but if I'm playing with exclusively biodegradable materials, and I do use things that become trash in service of that, but like if the thing I'm ultimately doing
it becomes people. Your art becomes humans.
And dirt.
Yeah, and dirt becomes humans, and humans become dirt, and on and on and on. All right.
Why am I here?
Nourishment and connection to the earth. Yes, all of those things. Thank you. So, it's Arati time, and then I'm gonna go and hang out with old high school friends, because that's a nice thing you don't get to do very often. So, Arati means flame in Sanskrit, and here's our little flame, and thank you, Jolie. You're on it today. Very attentive. How's your job going? How am I feeling? I'm feeling okay, right? Like, I have a tiniest bit of a cough, right? But, like, it's not COVID anymore. It's just, like, my body being like, you're phlegmy. Yeah. So much of all religion is based on farming. Yeah, so much of everything is based on farming. We live in this weird, like, 300-year blip where people are like, you know what? I could spend my life doing something other than acquiring food. And I think it's a pretty great 300-year blip. But we still do need farmers. Job is fine. So much. You're still in training. You've had that job you've been working it for like 3 months now, and you're still in training? Guess there's a lot to teach you. Arati. Arati means flame. It goes like this. One and a half months. It's not that bad. I'm sure you'll get into the real work soon. Not that training isn't real work, like you're getting paid for it, so it's good. Jaya Jaya Arati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jaya Arati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkanta Ramana Sankatarana Sita Rama Radhe Shama Jaya Jaya Arati Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Arati Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati Mahakali and Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Arati Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Arati Dattatreya Trimutri Avatara Jaya Jaya Arati Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sanistaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sankarachaya Advaita Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnu Devananda Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye Shriyama Priyaye Jaya Jaya Arati Ayapa Samine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Gurave Guru Nanak Gurave Samastya Gurubho Namaha Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Natatra Sriyabhati Natandrakara Tam Nima Vidyobhati Kutaya Magni Twameva Vantamidamanti Sarvam Tasya Basya Samidam Vivanti Om Gange Karyamane Kaiva Govari Saraswati Narmade Sudikaveri Hiyaha Namastitam Namo Namaha Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva Twameva Mandusha Saka Twameva Vidya Travinam Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Kayena Vacha Marasandriyarva Budyat Manava Prakrite Sabavad Karomiadyat Sakalam Paramahe Narayana Iti Sarmar Payami Sarvadamam Prabhichayam Mikam Sarvanam Vrija Aham Sva Sarva Papayo Mokshayami Masucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these I dedicate to you. Thank you for being here. Jolie, I would love to do that prayer. How do I... Mi Shabirach? I don't actually know that one by memory, but I do have memories of saying prayers with you on this live, almost 2 years ago now, and that was really one of my favorite things that I've done on here. So I would love to say that prayer with you, learn that prayer with you. You'd have to send me a link to the Hebrew, but I would memorize it if I could recite it with you. Absolutely. Send it to me and I'll learn it. And we can find a time to go live together. That'd be really great. You're welcome, Butt Flaky. Every time. I'm sorry. What a name. I guess we're normalizing sexualized body parts, right? And strange diseases. Who knows? How am I? I'm pretty good this morning. Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate that. So, we have one more prayer, and then I have to go, because I have an old friend visiting me. Sarah, yes, I would like to call you Sarah. That would make me feel a little bit more comfortable. Thank you. Yeah, so we're going to say Kaddish. So Kaddish is a prayer of mourning, prayer of grief. The word means a lot of things, right? Kadosh means holy. And then I like to point out this, right? We were reading about Inanna, right? And how she was given the may of prostitution and of the cult prostitutes and of the priestess and all that, right? So Kaddish, Kadesh, right? Here's this, clearly this sexy moon goddess. So, butt flakes. All the rage. I don't know. If I'm just throwing a bunch of adjectives at you at this point. But in any case, Kaddish is a very old word with myriad meanings. But the meaning that most people associate with it today is grief. And I think there used to be, in the past, a culture in the world of grief sharing that, at least in America, we have lost. We don't grieve publicly in the same ways. For better or for worse, right? So in this moment here, the next 2 or 3 minutes, we can remind ourselves of all that we have lost, all the people in our lives that are no longer with us, and the people that we were ourselves that we no longer are. And we can remember them and we can let go of them together, right? In this space together. To remind ourselves that despite all that we have lost, we are not alone. So, if there is anything you are mourning, anything that you are grieving, feel free to put it in the chat and hold it in your mind as we say these very old words together. Yidgadal vidgadash shemei rabbah. Bialma divrachute viamlich malchute, bechayachon uviamechon uvchayede kolbe Israel, bagala visman kuryut vimr. Amen. Yehe shemei rabbah mivarach lialam omei almaya, yitbarach vishtabach vitbar vitramam vitnase, vitadar vitale vitalal shemei de kudisha berichu, leila min kol birchata vishirata tushbechata venechemata, diamiran bialma vimr. Amen. Yehe shlama rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yochol Yisrael vimru. Amen. Ose shalom v'imramav, huya ase shalom, aleinu v'yochol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Ose shalom v'imramav, huya ase shalom aleinu, v'yalechol Yisrael Vimra, Vimro, Amen. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, yes, Mama? Good morning. Thank you for being here with me today. I will be here again tomorrow to say these words once more, provided I get up early enough. I have a meeting at 10, but I should be able to stream tomorrow morning. I'm glad you find it beautiful. Kisses and hugs for you and your friends too, Sarah. Yeah, so that's it for today. If you appreciate this stream, if you appreciate the work that we do here together, I would ask that you check out the link in my bio. You can support this stream on Patreon or by subscribing on TikTok if you want to get little custom emojis, or you can leave a one-time tip. Anything you do, including just being here and saying kind words, gives me the energy to keep doing this, right? And to hold this space for one more day. So thank you, and I will see you here tomorrow to say these words once more. Farewell.